Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for June the 26th, 2025, where Mom did not do a show yesterday night or this morning, despite the fact that she did not have classes yesterday, which goes a long way to figuring out why the heck was I so tired and too tired to do a show this morning. I have no idea. I got a message about 11 o'clock from my instructor saying, from one of the other students going, hey, we can't make it. My son can't make it. I can't make it. So I sent a message to the instructor, said, hey, I can be there. No problem. If you want to have classes, I'll be there. And he wrote back going, well, actually, this turns out really well because we need to get a new water heater installed because apparently the old one broke. And I'm like, that's fine.
That's never good.
Yeah, that's fine. I can stay home. So I did a massive amount of work on the quilt, but I can't quilt anymore because my fingers are killing me. And please don't tell me to use a thimble. Those of you who sew, I cannot sew with a thimble. Just can't do it. I used to have nice leather thimbles, but they break down with time. Okay, since you probably don't do any quilting, Chris, when you are quilting, a lot of times you want to get the smallest needle for diameter possible so you can get between the threads. But that means both the end that carries the thread and the pointy end are super, super, super sharp. So even with a leather thimble, they'll pop backwards through the thimble. And you can buy thimbles that have got a piece of metal built into the end of the leather thimble. Leather thimbles are super comfortable, but they're also kind of awkward to use. So I just sew using my fingertips, and my fingers hurt.
Well, I can't blame your fingertips, right?
Yeah, I haven't quilted in a long time, so I'm going to give them the rest of the day to get back to normal, and we'll see where they're at tomorrow.
Right.
But I'm about a quarter of the way done with the quilting, which is making me super happy, which means there's a good chance this quilt will be done before Risa. Yay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that is
By the
my
way-
goal.
The white has got me interested in that game that has this mod for Star Trek Armada 4 coming up.
I see
My
Taz and
God,
Graz
does
are
it
up there
look
playing
good.
Dune, so...
Yeah, they wanted to say hi.
Yep.
Because they're in the middle of something that got them really sucked into it and
No worries. I will get back.
kinda can't.
Dune is fun. I enjoy it a lot. I will get back to it briefly after the quilt is done, and then after... I'll stop in every now and then during Risa, but I love Risa. Risa is my thing. Risa is my happy place. And I haven't had a lot of happy summers for many, many years, so this will be good.
That makes sense. It's totally fair.
I'm entitled to one. Yay. But speaking
Absolutely.
of things, I know you're up
Uh-huh.
late. I do have a Lucari TFO that needs to be done. Would you be interested in doing a little Zinkethi front with me?
I just might be.
Well, let me go get a ship that's halfway decent. Because this
Well,
is
I'm
not
already
that
in
tune.
one, so.
Yeah, well, you are. I'm on a tune that's very low level. Has just started the Klingon War episode arc. So, let's see, who can do this? Oh, we'll just grab Zahn, so I can have some fun. But I'm slowly going through episodes. Oh, probably one reason I didn't sleep well is, even though I went to bed at an early time, bonus mark weekend's coming soon, and Risa is on the horizon. Yes, it is. I did come up and play only one episode during the middle of the night. Slowly chonking away at them. It was not Kittimer Discord, the one before Kittimer Discord. It's in Klingon Civil War. The Center Cannot Hold. I'm now up on that tune to Partisans, which is a fun episode, but I thought I'd wait on that till tomorrow. On the off chance I've got like 120 D1 arthropods or something, that's the episode to kill it on. I've sent you an invitation.
There you go.
And there you are. Let's see.
Oh,
Looks like it's
so boiling here. Just could
Oh, sorry.
melt as full I care.
I was at the hardware store the other day, and total strangers. This is Indiana. Total strangers just will start talking to you, and it's fine. Everybody's being polite. And an older person, in other words, somebody my age, said something along the lines of, "Oh, I can't believe how hot it is." I'm thinking to myself, it's not that bad. She did not like that. So, Yeah, I'm out there, but I'm in my, sleeveless t-shirt and shorts that I probably shouldn't wear outside, but it was comfortable. All right, let me cue us up for a little Zenkethy Front. And we are queued for Zenkethy Front. But the other reason I want to get the quilt done is that means I can go back to working on my garden. Because of the heat and the sun, I'm only doing like about 12 inches of it every day. But yesterday we had a bit of a cool spell at one point, so I dug out, no, yesterday, 2 days ago, I dug out the entire 4-foot by 3-foot section that is like a mirror image of the other side of my driveway and planted a whole bunch of grass and wildflowers in it. So hopefully before the end of this year that will be a nice mirror image, and then I can put in some big flowering plants there for next year. Then I have to start excavating my sidewalk path. And again, just do 12 inches a day. It's good. Wow, this is quiet. I did notice there's not a lot of people playing right now.
No, there isn't, is there?
Not for a Thursday night. I mean, there's quite a few people on, but looks like most people are just checking in, doing their event, and getting out. Just looking at it, we've got people in, a few people popping in and out, but, at 13 SETI. So they're just doing the event. And I honestly didn't care. I logged in with one tune that needs a little dilithium, did the event, and done. Done.
I've completed mine. I don't look forward to continuing for dilithium. I think I might forego that.
Well, I had one tune that I burned a lot of dilithium on this week. The tune that's in Gerhard Prime, because that fleet is in need of some assistance. Is that in this armada? Yeah, it is in this armada. So I've been trying to help it out. Oh, Weewoo?
Affirmative.
Been trying to help it out and fill up some of these projects. Unfortunately, a lot of the ones hey, that's a new one.
What?
There is a new project that got loaded that I did not load. But I won't take all of the fleet marks. If you're in the fleet, go look at Gerhard Prime. It needs fleet marks in a lot of the projects. Go. There we go. With respect to everybody out there who plays Star Trek, I'm a little burned out.
Or nor.
I know. I don't like being burned out.
Well, I started rewatching. I mean, I'm in a little bit of a rewatching Strange New Worlds, and it's kind of making me want to play really badly now.
Well, that's good. Dune was making me want to get back to writing, so for me that's a good thing.
I want to get back to my Tomb Raider project.
Ooh.
I've been willing to work on my level editor project. I figured out another idea. I mean, another idea that's a piece of a puzzle. I've been figuring it out like a puzzle, really. And yeah, I came up with an idea how to finish a level, so at least I have an idea for it. It was like I had the opening, and that was fine, but how do you take it from there, right?
Yeah.
And because it's a level, not a book, it has to be... It has to have some gameplay in it.
Apparently I have a bomb. Oh, I turned off the audio. That's why I'm having so much fun. Where shall I go? I shall go north.
Stolen my bomb. How dare you?
I did not. I stole a different bomb. Or did I? Oh, maybe I didn't.
The USS Monthly Allowance stole it from me. The Typhoon Temple battle cruiser.
Well, I just killed everything out up north, so if you want to come to this...
Rude.
Nope, Milo's already here. Milo, it is dead. Go take it. Enjoy it. I'll go back and get another bomb. Thank you very much.
So I built this Connie like Strangely Worlds.
Yeah.
Looks like Strangely World one.
Good
With
evening,
red
ugly
phasers.
hogs.
Nice red phasers. Standard photon torpedoes. Discovery era photon torpedoes, no less. So
Ugly
new
hogs
era
reminds us that fun is not allowed.
Allowance denied. Fun will now commence. To quote a very favorite ex-Borg.
Monthly allowance got that one. Okie dokie. I'll go get those two guys over here.
You hear they came up with a new director for the new James Bond movie?
Isn't it the guy who did Dune?
Yes, Denis
Yeah.
Villeneuve, and as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm looking forward to that because whatever he does, it changes into gold.
Well, so far, yeah. Let's just hope
I
this
mean,
is
he
not the
hasn't had a
exception.
flop in years.
Good. Let's
No,
keep
if
our
he
fingers
agreed to
crossed
it.
for it then.
If he agreed to it, and he has a good producers with him, and hopefully writers, and I do hope that he's going to have something to say about the writing.
Yeah.
It might be a really impactful film in the franchise. It might be a game changer because, well, you know, Bond has gone a little bit stale. I can't
Yeah.
say the Craig films have actually been all the same quality level.
The first one was so good.
Casino Royale was such an amazing blast. It was so much fun. It had the wittiness. It had a good level of like intrigue and all that. But like Quantum of Solace that immediately followed it up was such a disappointment. Everything about it was confusing. It didn't feel like a Bond movie at all. It was just like, whoa,
one
this
thing I
is an
loved
action movie.
about Quantum of Silence is it went immediately from
It did
Casino
pick up
Royale.
what it
That was
Casino Royale
great.
left
I love the
off.
fact
That
that they
was
did
fun.
that.
But everything else about it was just like, ugh.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to like it because Olga Kurylenko was the Bond girl kind of person, but she had a cool idea for a character for herself, written that down into the script. But like the execution, ugh, couldn't care.
Yeah. No. Bleh.
And then Skyfall came and was another blast.
I thought Skyfall
loved
was great. I feel sorry for my son though, with Skyfall.
Why?
Because Skyfall came out like a month after I got back from London. I spent most of the movie smacking him in the shoulder, going, "Hey, I was just there. I sat there." I actually did sit in a couple of places, not knowing that was in the film. And I'm smacking him in the arm the whole time, and I'm sure he's not amused. You know that scene where he sits and studies the painting in the museum, and off the top of my head, don't remember which museum because we did a lot of museums.
It's one I think it's a British museum.
It probably is. My friend and I were just sitting there, same place, staring at that picture. It was one of her favorites. I did not know that. She did not know it was in the movie. So we got to nerd out over that.
Yeah, Skyfall was amazing. And then it came up with Spectre, which was such a fan service for the sake of fan service, and it wasn't even good. And the fact that they made Blofeld his Bond's semi-brother.
Oh,
and
yeah, how stupid.
Everything that happened in Bond's life was suddenly dragged into Spectre's involvement. Like, why didn't you just kill him? You could have done that so many times. Jeez. No. And then, well, it didn't end on a high note either. I mean, I did like...
him being Bond's sort of brother reminds me a lot of in the Sherlock Holmes season 3. And all of a sudden, the really evil person was Holmes' sister that didn't exist in anything until that episode. It's just like, what? What is wrong with you people?
It's like Burnham all the way again, except not a protagonist, but an antagonist.
Yeah.
They made up a sister for Spock like out of the blue. There was no indication whatsoever.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not saying that it couldn't have been done right, but not that way, not like that.
Yeah. I mean, you can even make it a stepsister or an adopted sister, or something like that.
She was an adoptive sister.
Right, but they didn't do a great job of putting it together.
No.
It lacked cohesion.
It lacked everything, including writing. Jesus.
Don't get me going.
But like, did like no, it was a Spectre's opening. That scene done in one shot with Dia de los Muertos in Mexico City.
I honestly
That
don't
blew my
remember
mind.
it.
Oh,
I'll have to go look at it.
it was absolute cinema. I love that scene. Everyone still love
It's
it.
a mama.
Hi, Black Cat. You've got a fan going, don't you?
Yeah,
I can
trying
tell.
to cool off.
So what I did for my fan, so the mic won't pick it up, is I put it in the entrance to my room, so it's actually in the doorway with enough room for the dogs to walk by it,
Thank
and
God
I've
for
got it
wind.
angled slightly downward rather than right at mic height, because when I first set it up, it's just like the whole time.
Well, technically, it's above me,
Oh.
because I am like sideways on the couch,
Oh.
and the table is higher than the couch. So,
Okay, that's one way to do it. I am definitely not in a comfy couch. I'm on my very uncomfy chair. But due to reasons, it's going to have to stay in an uncomfy chair a little bit longer than planned. We will see.
I'm not excited about my temperature either.
Now, with just the fan, it's perfectly fine up here. Not too hot, not too cold. If it stays like this, it'll be a little uncomfortable tonight. But as I said, temperatures are starting to go down. According to my little thermometer on my
yeah,
computer, it's 92 degrees.
yeah,
Oh,
it's a lot cooler up here too.
it says a
It
Powerball
was
ticket wasn't won by
it was
me.
like over 100 degrees yesterday, Mom.
Oh, yeah, same here.
And today it was closer to the 80s, I think.
Yeah, that's tomorrow, maybe. Let's see. I did not. Oh, hold it. Did I play the Powerball? Yep, I did not win the Powerball. Bummer. Oh, apparently nobody won it. Okay, fine. Just a
What?
big ticket. There was a big ticket winner here in Indiana, but it's not the big one. Though it'd still be nice. I mean, it's like enough to tide me over for a year or so. I could live with that. Pay down the house.
Ugh.
If you were to win 100 million in the lottery, you'd spend it one way. If you were to win like 50,000, completely different thing. I mean, that goes to pay off the car or pay down the house or something minimal like that. If I had kids, I'd put them through college. That'd be enough for at least
See,
a bit
I
of
mean,
college.
if I won, I'd upgrade my computer,
Yeah, okay, that's a good one. I would do that too.
and then the rest I would literally throw in the bank and just.
Well, you are a little bit younger than I am. Actually, I'd have to travel over with it hidden in luggage so that Chris could upgrade his computer.
I know you're not supposed to ask women this, but curiosity's got me. How old are you, Mom?
Have you ever heard of a show called Star Trek?
Of course.
I watched the first episode. Not in syndication.
I don't remember exactly when the first one came out.
Yeah,
Sorry.
long time ago.
The 60s?
In the 60s, yeah. I wasn't an adult, though, at that time. I was still a kid, but a kid who was old enough to understand Star
Well,
Trek.
Yeah, you're rough. I mean, I was born in '86.
Oh, my God.
So.
I'd been out of
You're
high
just
school
1
for a
year
long
senior
time.
than I am, so hello.
I'd been married for 5 years at that point.
Oh, wow.
That's a long time ago. 86. Did anything interesting happen in 86? Oh, I bought a house in 86. That's right. First house. Only house until this one.
I better feed my cat before she starts knocking things off my desk again.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I was.
That might be a good
That-
idea, you know.
That's what she loves to do
Chris.
to get my attention that it's dinner time.
It was about 10 minutes of
Right.
4, and the dogs are looking at me going, it's almost supper time. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. We just had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yeah, but we're hungry. That just reminded us we're hungry. Dogs. So,
If it doesn't help, if it helps, I don't have a good relationship with food myself lately, so.
well, I'm supposed to track my protein and my calories as part of the weightlifting. And they're saying, well, you should aim for 170 grams of protein a day. And right now I'm just like, 90. Ugh. I'm not hitting the calorie load either, so I shouldn't complain too much. But let's see, where am I at today? Give me your magic machine. I'm at 96 grams of protein for the day. And a total of 1,000 calories. So way below where I'm supposed to be on both. And short of another protein shake as a snack, it's not going to happen today. Well, since I've got you tonight, Chris, my idea of playing episodes might not be the best one. Do you have a taste for doing something tonight? Or do you have any episodes you haven't played that you'd like to get done?
I think I have episodes I have not played.
Well, hey.
I mean, I can. I do have some phaser damage to do on the ground, so if you wanna,
Yeah. Let me jump back
wanna do
over.
any
Go ahead.
episodes on your own which has some ground stuff
yeah,
and space stuff, I can
Yeah, some of these are old.
hop on.
Old.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, there we go. My computer just had a hissy fit, apparently.
Well, they do that. I have been turning mine off, even though it's got plenty of cooling down below here. Chris, I'll send you a new invitation.
Let's see. I'm on, is it gonna get, is it doing it again?
Well, you're not on anybody at the moment.
Well, yeah, I'm not on Star Trek at the moment. I'm getting on Dune.
Ah, there you go. It looks like Taz and Graz are up there playing Dune at the moment.
Yep, they are.
Yep, they are.
Yeah, unfortunately they joined a different, server than I did. I created one on their server, but I got to get a little bit of grinding in on my other server before I can jump to that one.
Well, as I said, once the quilt gets done, or whenever my fingernails can't hack it anymore, tomorrow is trip to Columbus. Saturday is I'm going to run up to visit Pirate Scum, have a coffee with him.
Columbus, Ohio?
Pardon? Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus,
yeah.
Ohio?
Yeah. I train with a guy on balance and mobility because doing martial arts as long as I have, you'd think it would be really good for flexibility, and it is for those particular movements. For everything else, though, you wind up getting in really bad shape, so we've been working on... well, hey, I can...
Which kind of martial arts?
My big degree, my 4th degree, is in Songham Taekwondo, and I'm currently working on a 1st degree in Hapkido and Hosensul. But
my mom got into Kido.
Oh, that's fun, yeah. Hapkido and Aikido are very, very similar. Both fun. One's just Korean, one's Japanese. Similar concepts, similar fun things. But Taekwondo is very much about form and perfection of stance and things like that. And you learn to really make yourself inflexible so I don't pivot out on my ankles and I can't pivot out on my shoulders well. So we're working on that.
A friend of our family is a... what's it called? I guess you would call it a master.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Well, every school has a different name for what things are. For us, a master is a
Yeah, I don't know
degree.
whatever that. Like, I think he's either 7 or 8. I'm not sure.
Let's see. Depending on where he's at, for example, in Songham Taekwondo, 6th degree is a master. Chief Master, I don't remember what an 8th is called, and a 9th is a Grand Master. Chris, I sent you a share for the episode.
On my way.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you'd gotten it. I'm on my way there, too. So, my Grandmaster, Senior Grandmaster, Big Grandmaster, is older and doesn't do the day-to-day teaching anymore, so my Grandmaster Brian does our day-to-day stuff. I'm ready to start it if you are. Chris?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay,
Sorry.
I'm in. No, I was waiting for you. No worries.
I just made the purchase of a DLC instead of the main game, and I'm trying to find out if I can refund it.
Ah,
It's
I
make it
had
very clear what you're purchasing there.
I had hoped to be a master at some point, but that's not going to happen.
There's like, when I go to purchases, it gives me an option to activate it, but I don't want to activate it. I want to get it out of here. I
Ooh.
don't want it.
Ooh.
Fun time. They have a refund policy, but it doesn't tell how.
So I'm looking at the ad for the start of Ryza, which is still showing July 1st, but it's last year's advertisement. With
Yep.
the Voven, the Melanoid Worm, the Rizian Terraformer Kit. So I don't know if this is actually going to start on Tuesday or not. I mean, it's fine if it does. That's great. Oh, here we go. So if I remember right, this one does have some ground stuff to it. But feel free to pew at your leisure. And, oh, there we go.
I'm waiting for it to load in. It's
Oh,
taking
okay. I'll stop.
forever.
Sorry, it says you're here, but I shouldn't believe it.
You know
Oh,
what?
should
Fuck this. I'm not in the mood to work on this character at the moment. I'm going to jump over and join chat.
Okie dokie.
Taz and them and
No worries. Have fun.
see
Enjoy.
if they wouldn't mind helping me get started.
Okay. Well, you go have some fun. Say hi from us.
I will.
They started attacking me, Chris, so I'm just going to stay here and defend myself until I either die or you get here. Or both.
Supposed to die?
I'm working on the not dying part. This is not a particularly well built ship.
Better.
Oh, there you are. Hi. Thank you. So the ship I'm firing at, the IKS Hos, or Hosh, because I never speak it correctly. I always think is saying hog, and I know it's not the hog, but that would be really funny. Are they all dead? They're all disabled. I'd be happy to board the ship, but you're not giving me that option.
If we still have target, then that's not the issue.
No? I have to find out where the... It's over here. I'm going to go over and fly closer to the targ. Just a little bit like naming your warship the IKS
targ,
Pretty
actually?
Pony. It's over to your right. And it's not giving me any clues.
There it is.
Stop. Oh, there we go. By the way, the beverage of the evening is water. I drank the last of my wine yesterday, and I'm not going to drink whiskey in this weather. There you are. Have you got your whatever weapon you need for the ground? What do I have?
Yeah, I've got it.
Oh, I have the Infinity Modulator Rifle. You can tell this is old because most of the NPCs just stand there getting shot at.
Great, I can't refund it. Lovely.
Well, what did you buy?
And, there's a game that has... This is the thing that Tazzy was talking about.
Ah,
Wanted to check it out. Apparently, I mean, I bought a DLC apparently because it wasn't clear on the site.
mm-hmm.
can't activate it without actually the main game, and I'm not having the main game. I didn't want to
Oh.
waste money on DLC that I'm probably never going to engage with. I just wanted the base game because the mod is still working on the base game, doesn't require any mods. So it's kind of... what the hell are we
sorry
supposed to do
hear that.
here?
Just run through the room. I think we're just going over to
Purpose
the...
being?
Where is the... It says go to turbo lift. Weren't we just in the turbo lift?
No, we haven't come here through a turbo
all this
lift.
stuff. It says we go back kind of through the door we came in.
Turbo
through.
lift is actually through here.
Didn't we come in this way? Yeah, we came in this way.
No,
We didn't?
there was a split. No, there was a crossing where you turned right, but the turbo lift is at the back. Actually, now that I think of it, I might... Oh. There you go. Better rifle.
See, I love that he's got a little bed over here for his targ. Have you ever noticed that? He's got a targ bed.
Can't say I recall that episode.
See,
oh,
right
yeah,
down there?
Does.
Yes, it's adorable. See? See? Cutscene. Targ is having a nap in his little doggy bed. Just like us. Just like our puppers.
I don't sleep in my dog's bed.
Really? During the winter, I will cuddle up in the dog bed with the dog. Just kind of, let her get all snuggly there and put a blanket over her and have a good time.
No, I can't.
No?
It's too small. And he doesn't sleep in it anyway.
Oh, I bought her a really big one. It's big enough for both dogs and me. It's like 4 feet by 3 feet. It's pretty big. Sorry. I will do the cut the cutscene there. Where'd you go? There you are. I was just watching the puppers. Because, puppers. And the dogs did get a walk. I did not learn my lesson on Tuesday.
Show your own destination.
Let me go. Oh, break. That's fine.
Went to several different locations before I chose the right one. I'm faster clicking than thinking.
Let's see, where am I going? Oh, I'll go get this.
So you're a TOS temporal agent.
It's supposed to be a cell he's in? There he is. I found him. For those of you watching, I did turn off the audio. I was talking to somebody earlier and I could not hear them while the game was running. Turn to the bridge. By the way, that's a nice looking outfit you've got.
Red Star uniform. Oh, I really like it.
Contact Starfleet, blah, 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 blah. Warp to Amaga.
It's funny that Quinn kind of reminds me of Dougherty.
Oh, yeah.
I know he's a thrill, but he looks very much like Dougherty.
No, he absolutely does. Absolutely does. I thought that the first time, too.
There's this mean facial demeanor. They did update it because it reflects to the correct ESD
Yep,
office
it does.
for Quinn.
Mm-hmm. They did do some changes to that.
Or maybe it's just generically connecting to the right thing. I don't know.
One sec here.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Or
I was
nor.
just- What? What?
There's this one where we swap our ships to a Klingon
Ugh.
barge of
Do not
dead.
trade my ships, thank you very much.
Yeah, I prefer to fly my own.
Mm-hmm.
any weapons I don't recognize and
Oh, yeah.
setup that I
Uh,
like.
What the heck?
Yeah.
I don't even know what they're on. I'm just going to fire them off the space bar.
No tactical abilities whatsoever.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Harping torpedo for some reason.
Oh, because we need it for the ending sequence here.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, ugh.
Well, we don't have a good reason for having it.
No.
Upgrade or upload command control, whatever. I can take Charlie if you want to take Bravo. Back in the days when they were Bravo and Charlie instead of Beta and Gamma. Because, reasons.
I think around the First World War, the naming was different. D was not for Delta, but for Dove.
Really?
Yeah.
So there are standards for using the A, Alpha, B, Bravo, C, Charlie. But I like to make them up as I go along. Especially when I'm having to deal with really unpleasant people on the phone. They'll be like, yeah, can you spell your name? Sure, it's K like in knife. And keep going from there. J as in Jesus.
Phonetic spelling alphabets was updated in February 1956, and then March 56. Charlie is unanimous for both ways, for both times, but like A was not for Alpha but for Abel.
Oh, sure,
B
that
was
makes
for
sense.
Baker. F was for Fox.
Yeah.
G for George.
G for George.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I like to make them much more interesting by just finding words that have nothing to do with how they're pronounced or spelled.
The Navy had a very specific spelling alphabet in between, like, the First World War. It was A for apples, B for butter, C for Charlie, D for Duff, E for Edward, Freddy, George, Harry. This one is the most I'm familiar with. And thanks for a video game, actually. Because Battlefield 1 took place during the World War One on all the fronts. Very good game, by the way. Because it had a single player campaign where you could have seen all the fronts, and it took you literally to everything. You could see most of the big historic battles, or like take part in them. And the online multiplayer was very fun as well.
No, Ugly Hogs, I did not dox myself. That said, there is a K in my name. There's no J in it. Oh, this thing. Okay, did you get your ground stuff in already?
Chance.
You said you need ground damage?
Yep.
Okay, because
a lot of it.
even though...
Oh my god, am I disguised as a Klingon? That's disgusting. Ew. I do remember that.
But you get your own
episode.
weapons back.
Oh joy.
Oh, there's a temporal probe here. I have to go find that. Is that it up there? Nope, that's not it. If you see a temporal probe, let me know.
Yeah, that brings me back to olden times of STO where everything looked plain.
Are they going to notice us? Apparently they don't notice us. We can just go running by.
Well, you are in a disguise, right?
Yeah, that doesn't usually stop me from shooting everybody. Not that the Klingons would find that untoward. No, you're not supposed to
They enjoy
shoot
being
us.
shot at.
I think we have to
They
fight them on
enjoy
the way
being
down.
shot at. Meanwhile, that Pedro Pascal Vanity Fair photo shoot.
Oh, I
Ugh,
didn't see that.
God.
Bad?
Oh dear God, that man is doing things to people. Like there is a cult growing online.
Good or bad?
It's gonna change into a religion. People are gonna worship Pedro Pascal,
Ah,
and I'm all for it. I want to be the high priest.
no, 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 no. There's better cults to follow.
Oh, come on. Pedro Pascal is precious. He should be protected by at all cost.
Come on, the guy who was in The Mummy and is in Star Trek, whose name totally eludes me right now. What's his name?
God.
It's
I
Vance?
know who you mean.
It's not Vance, is
Charles
it?
Vance,
No,
character,
character.
yeah, the actor who plays Vance, yeah.
Yeah. It's not Oded Fair, is it?
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
Okay.
It is him.
Yeah, he's just like, yum. Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah, but Pedro Pascal.
He's yum too, but I mean, there's different kinds of yum.
Well, the thing is that Pedro has this personality, right? That's just like
Oh, if we're gonna throw personality
this-
into it, there's a whole bunch of them. Whole bunch.
he has this kind of demeanor over like everywhere he goes. He's just endearing. Someone said he's like a crossing between a hot daddy and a baby girl, and he kind of has this sweetness, this kind of innocent adorableness, and then he's like, he's a man, like looks like a proper man. It's like,
Apparently, we have dead people behind us. Drunken Heretic says it's not gay if it's Obyron. Obyron? Oop, there it is. There it is.
what?
Found the temporal probe. I had to go look up the name. Remember the old days when you had to fight to the death for whatever was in there? I'll unlock the temporal probe. Thank you. Oh, okay.
What's up?
Let's see. I have to remember how to do this. 1. Test it. Nope, no ones. 2. Test series. Okay. Well, we know it's not 1, and we know it's not 3. So, I'm going to make the first one a 3. I'm going to make the second one a 2. They're both in the wrong location. Let's go. One's in the right place. Yay. That doesn't help me. Stop shooting me.
Klingon.
Really?
Klingon's gotta shoot your doggies.
The doggies got me. I have to go back and unlock all of that.
Oh wait, where did you die? Did you
I'm fine. Yeah, I respawned here in the battle, so no problems.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell is going on in here?
Attack of the puppies?
No, been kind of overwhelmed with enemies, and I don't like that.
Okay, now I'm going to go unlock this thing. Let's see. So we tried 432. What do we see? One is in the right place. What is that one? One is in the right place. 2 are correct. Let's change the fourth one. Let's make that a 2. So 2 are in the right place. Good, that does not help me. Well, one of them's wrong. 3 of them are right. That.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, no, that doesn't help. Well,
Oh boy.
okay, so we know the first one's 4. Let's change the second one to 5. There we go. All that just to do that. I got a component, a handheld calibration control. Hey, at least they gave me a decent toy out of it. Yay! All right, well, now we have to go do something over here. We have to locate consoles alpha and beta.
Dear Lord.
This is why
I got my phaser damage.
Well, that's good. There's one over here. Or is that just... Oh, that's just a crate. Where is...
I vaguely recall this episode. I remember it was confusing me.
See, I think there's one... This is one of them. Where's the opposite one? Well, we'll either have to convince them to leave or kill them. I guess I might have to kill him.
Or nor whatever shall I do?
Well,
Killing Klingons, unthinkable crime.
yeah, but I think there's an accolade if you can do it without killing him, and I don't know what that trick is.
Let's see. Speak to the guard commander.
Well, we were successful. I don't know how, but we were successful. Yay! I thought we had to fight him going back down the hill, too. Oh, yes, we do. That's right.
Okay.
We actually landed. We can't beam up.
We can.
No, but the
Okay.
ship's still on the ground.
We have to go back to the ship physically on the ground.
Yes, we have to physically go back to the ship on the ground.
Kill me now.
He's just not a grounded person.
Oh. Oh?
Where'd you go? Did you beam up?
Yep.
There's still a fight to go on the ground.
Ugh. Color me excited.
I can
Nah.
tell.
Oh, a storm is rolling in. Finally, maybe the temperature will change.
It probably will.
I sure as hell can't stand what it is now. Oof.
Well, it was toasty yesterday, and I checked the phone. And it's like, no, it's going to cool down. And the clouds came in, and then the wind switched, and all of a sudden, all the dead branches started falling out of the trees onto the deck. So I quickly put away my cushions and headed in, going, yeah, precursor to big thunderstorm. It went drizzle, drizzle, drizzle for about 5 minutes. I was not thrilled.
Not impressed.
Yeah.
Not
That's amazing.
surprised.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either.
Well, it's taking me forever to load back in, so...
Well, that's okay. I can fight them off them. I am a tough mammer jammer. It is, of course, a trap.
No! I could have not seen a ruse in there.
You, ha 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 ha. Probably could have picked
'Twas
that
a
better.
ruse. 'Twas an elaborate ruse.
Curse
Lord.
my... Try not to die here, Mom. There we go. Launch that thing.
Did I just warp in?
Oh, you're someplace. Need to pick up toys.
There's a patrol.
Is this a patrol? No,
Or-
this is an
Is there a
episode.
patrol in the Donya system?
Oh,
Why'd you log off?
transform to incorrect puppet.
What?
That's what it says. Transform to incorrect puppet. Forced log out. That's
What the
a
heck?
new one.
Yeah, there is a patrol here.
Is there? What's the system again? Uh-oh.
Yeah, we have moved to a
Oh,
different
no.
system. We were in the Imaga system. So
What's
we
sending me
have
back to Imaga? Let me see what happened. Please don't make me replay that. Please.
It's probably my fault. I shouldn't have been there. Anyway, I'll continue.
Okay.
That was a Doomsday machine, right?
Yeah.
Because for whatever reason, I have two things here, so...
Oh, continue. Phew.
Yeah, I had that button too.
Wee-oh.
Hopefully.
Oh, please, please, please don't make me go back and do this all over again. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm back with you, Chris. There it is.
You can tell we love it, don't we?
Yes, we do. Where did I put that one? It is on 2 for auto-firing. Let's go do this one. Let us shoot this Days... It's almost like Days of Doom, except it's not as horrible.
Famous last words?
Yeah. Oh, that'll take care of your pesky little Klingon infestation.
Well, that was a poof moment.
Oh, I messed up.
What
on
the
that.
hell's this thrill talking on my bridge? I don't know this woman.
It's not one of yours?
No.
It's not me.
It's someone from the mission who tags along?
Could be.
I don't know. I don't know her. Beat the Doomsday Machine!
Oh, come on. I fired one into it. It's still showing 100%. That's not fair.
Oops.
What do you mean, oops?
No, it was just about to fire, and I'm like, oopsie.
Yeah.
Right in the maw.
I can't even see my own ship. Here, there I am.
That's because you zoom out so far you can't possibly see it.
Yeah.
And that is a new. There we go, 60%.
I just like to be able to see the whole fight. I don't want...
Oh no! This ship is crap! I don't want to fly this!
You don't have to. You just have to finish this section. Then
Well, I
you
don't want to fly
never
this in this section.
have to fly it again. Unless you get stuck doing this with me again. Because, you know, me.
They're so dumb. I really hate all those missions where you have to change your ship into something they choose for you.
Great.
It's usually just crap.
What's going on here? I'm stuck.
Same goes for the ground characters. I don't care for playing a different stranger character. Like the Inquisitor.
I don't mind the
Terran.
Inquisitor. I don't like their weapons, though. I like
I
being...
mind everything about the Inquisitor except his dialogue lines. It's nice to have my character actually speak for a change.
I like being evil mirror me.
I just don't like this specific one. Ouchies.
Don't do ouchies. I have nothing
Just
to
blew up
heal
in my
you.
face, so it was an ouchie.
I would be a lot happier. Did we oh, how the heck did we defeat it? Oh, now I die. Now I die, yeah.
Why'd you die now?
I have no
What'd you die now
idea.
for?
Maybe I was too close to it when it blew up or something. I was trying to be right in the maw to fire off the last shot, but no. It's going to kill me.
Yours has to be always on top, doesn't it?
Actually, I was at one side of it. I was trying to be on top. Okay, now I'm warping out. That'll teach you, you Klingons.
They'll never learn.
Oh, this is where Ruins of Doom is. How interesting. Ugh.
Yeah, that's where the remains of it are, and mycelium spores are growing on the destroyed pieces of that.
Oh man, I don't want any of these weapons. Let's see, 33,000. Oh, we'll take that one because it's better to sell. No, no, you are not coming on board my ship. Thank you. Ooh, Galaxy at Large. I'll take that one. Ooh, sorry, just hit my microphone. I didn't mean to do that.
Rude.
I don't know if you heard that or not, but
As a matter of fact, I did.
I thought so. It's fairly noisy. Well, where next, Chris?
Bed.
Oh, okay.
It's 1 a.m. and I need to go to bed.
Go to
But I
bed.
can't. I can't open a mission journal. It's just grayed out for me.
The mission journal is grayed out.
Yeah. Open mission journal option when you report. It's like I didn't do something.
Should
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I did my damage. I can drop off and drop
Okay.
it.
Well, it gave me the end, and we shared the mission, so should let me do
Yeah, I
that.
probably glitched. I don't care
It
for it anymore.
does that sometimes when we're teaming on some of these early episodes. It likes to just
It
go.
gives the opportunity to team up for like an episode, but it doesn't always work the way
No,
you'd
it
like it.
doesn't.
No, what can you do?
Well, you can ask them to.
Oh, there is a nice breeze and the smell of the rain coming in. I do
Oh,
like.
I'm so jealous.
Well, I only suffered the entirety of the day with temperature above 26, 27, 29 degrees
Yes.
during the day.
But did you have a large quilt sitting on your lap while you were doing that and trying not to sweat on the baby blanket while I'm quilting it? That was a adventure.
No, I can't say I did.
It's the reason I don't like to quilt during the summers. I like to quilt during the winter because, having a blanket on you while you're sitting around doing nothing, very comfortable.
Well, I hate to break it, but you're quilting now. You're into the summertime.
Yeah, I know, because the baby's getting born. What can I do? Okay, the Galaxy at Large. Yay, I got the Galaxy at Large on this tune. Yay, because that gives me Nimbus and Drosana and Defura.
That's nice.
Yeah. So this tune has now done Agents of Yesterday, which is where I got the tune from. And we're in Klingon War. What? It gave me Galaxy at Large. It says to come see him. I came to see him. It let me complete it. Well, apparently no, it didn't. I have to talk to him again. Okay. Continue. Understood. Now it's completed. Yay! So now I'm done with the Klingon War. Yay! Oh, and we've got so many stupid ones to go on this tune. I mean, that's only the second arc. I've got all of this to do. Though apparently I've done some parts of it. Yay! Well, that makes me feel better. Well, not that much better. I've done a few here and there. Yeah. Maybe I should go take this tune. What am I flying? Oh, I'm flying a Titan. An underpowered Titan, but a Titan. It's something. The people behind us have two adorable basset hounds. And you can't hear them, but they're back there going, woof, 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 woof. It's the best thing, and of course my dogs immediately...
Their bark is so funny.
My dogs are so funny when they hear them. But, oh, I have a few prizes here I have to pick up from these tunes. Look.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, apparently there's a Voyager Admiralty ship, too, that I didn't know about. Yay.
Voyager Admiralty?
Yeah, under Delta Recruits. Wow. Look at all this stuff I've got. Holy moly. There's, all story arcs.
Why am I in a Dyson sphere? What the heck? I didn't transwarp here.
Hey, I didn't change my puppet, and I don't even know what a puppet is. Do I have any room in my inventory?
Well, that one was funny.
Well, let's see. It looks like I have leveled up this ship, which means let's go grab another ship. What one shall I take next? Bajoran Interceptor. I think we want that one. It's
Thank
named...
goodness, it's Friday. I can't. This week is...
Oh, it's so Friday for you. I still got 5 more hours till I have Friday. And it's a busy week this week, so... I hear my doggers. What should I name my...
Really cute too.
I have a Bajoran Interceptor. What should I name it? It's named Lydia currently.
Lydia.
Lydia.
Interesting name.
As in Lydia, oh Lydia, that encyclopedia. Lydia the Tattooed Lady.
Wow.
You don't know that song?
No,
I don't know if that's how
never
you
heard
use.
of it. I don't know, maybe Taz has sent you this, but just in case he hasn't.
How do you spell tattoos? Does it have 2 T's or 3?
Double T, double O. I mean, it's triple T, but like the one is
Right.
at the front and two are together.
That's where I was going with it. All right, let's see what
Yeah.
that one is. What have you sent me?
Oh, the gorgeousness of that mod. The detail on the ships is like wrecking me.
What's this from?
This is the game. It's called.
Star Trek Armada 4. I see it down there.
No.
Yep.
That's the name of the mod. The
Okay.
game is Sins of a Solar Empire 2.
Oh.
And this is freaking glorious. Like,
It is lovely.
like the detail on the ships, and if you like put a little further, you see that there's like movement on the planet, so it has its own traffic of starships that are those like transport ships that are flying all over the planet whilst you're having a fight, and ships are flying and
Is that a
firing
Cardassian
accurate.
ship in it?
This is the Dominion War Recreation. There are
Oh.
Cardassians, the Dominion, with Starfleet, and they have all the accurate looking weapons, the weapon effects, the sounds. But this is a mod in progress, so they're still developing it, but like even the shield impacts. Oh, it's just, oh, I wish Estio could look half the way this does.
It could, but
It just looks so good. Like you can make a close up to a point where you actually see the parallax effects that make the interior of the ship through the windows on the Galaxy class look three-dimensional. So you can zoom out because it's a tactical RTS game, but if you zoom in, you can see all the detail, and I'm pretty sure that the detail on the ships is a lot larger than STO does. It's just like, what the heck? And seeing all those ships like fly together and fight and use the originally sounding and looking weapons, oh, that's just, it's doing things to me. It's changing my brain chemistry.
I've got my audio off, so I can't appreciate that part of it.
Yeah, but the visuals, they look so good. And even the damage on the ships. I don't know if this is this clip or the other that we've seen with Taz, but there was a moment where Nebula class gets wrecked. And you actually see, like, chunks of the saucer missing and the interior frame of the saucer. Then damaged and burning. It looks exactly like damaged ships on the show. And I'm mind blown by the level of detail and quality of it. This looks so incredibly good. Oh, and there's a moment where he brings out, decloaks the Klingons, and they appear, and they come in aiding the Starfleet. It's just like, ah, this is amazing.
I'm gonna have to come back
Even
and
the
watch it with
weapons.
the audio. It looks
Yeah,
gorgeous.
with the audio.
If
It is looking gorgeous, yeah.
Chris put a link in there if you want to follow it, because it looks amazing.
Yeah, this is just in progress of a mod, but like the destruction and everything, it's just like, wow. Adore the weapon effects and all of that. And, you know, this STO does an approximation of the beams, but they don't always look like they did on the show. But here, everything looks so spot on. I could live watching this. I mean, I'm hoping to play it actually, because it doesn't seem to have that much of like requirements. I mean, they are high, but even the recommended are still like around what my laptop can put out. So maybe I might pick it up when it's on a sale or something. And when the mod is out, I'll just, because the mod, what it does, it literally overhauls all the factions. So it replaces the ships with Star Trek stuff.
Oh.
So you have an entire campaign you can play out with Star Trek ships and Star Trek factions, and they will be fighting against each other because they will be programmed to have the right sounds, behavior, the damage types, and all that stuff. And it's just, excuse me, it's just gonna play like a normal game. It will act like it's a normal. They've done that on the previous installment of this game, Star Trek Armada 2, 1, 2, and 3, I think. So they already know what they're doing, and the game is allowing them to do that. Like you can mod it, and that's fine.
I wish we could mod Star Trek Online.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, like the people who are involved in making of this project,
Mm-hmm.
they should be employed in STO. I don't care. They should be employed and like try to work it out. Maybe not to this degree, but like at least make the details and visuals and like maybe recreations of like battles and stuff or the damage to the ships. Because this all looks so incredibly good. I just can't believe I'm watching just. It's not like a rendition of a show or a film, because the quality of the assets is mind-blowingly good. And it does have that TNG vibe to it.
Well, it is a
Where
good-looking
the-
battle scene.
Yeah, and I love the shield effects when the shield impacts are involved.
So, is there a plot to this, or is this a primarily space
far as I
without
know,
a lot of
it's-
storyline?
As far as I know, it doesn't have like an exact storyline, but it has a campaign where you're progressing and advancing.
Okay.
It is a strategy game, so as far as I know, it's just like about which side is going to win and which side is going to lose, and you move on with progression of the campaign. I don't know exactly how that mod will work because it's not yet released.
Got it.
Still work in progress. They're just showing the current state of things. But like, there's this moment at the 637 where you see Nebula class explode because of a warp core breach of a neighboring ship. And the way you see the damage in that ship is just like, what the heck? How did they do that? Because you can see the framing of the saucer, the interiors a little bit, all of it singed and burning, and I'm like, what? How is that achieved? You know, TNG has this special kind of vibe and
Yes.
feel to it, and when it's recreated in the right way, it just feels right. You know? I don't know how to describe it better, but it just like
No, I
look
know
at it
exactly
and
what
it's
you
like,
mean.
You feel like they nailed it. Are you feeling Fluffer? My Fluffer hasn't been feeling well for the past few days.
Weather changes always get my doggers.
Well, it's his stomach really, and it's
yeah.
probably just the heat as well.
Yeah.
Because it's, you know, I have southern windows only. Someone in the 70s and 80s that decided that, yeah, southern and northern oriented windows are a good idea for an apartment block when there are apartments only on one side, the wrong side.
I
So, yeah, I'm having a blast with
bought
that.
one house with southern-facing windows. I'm not doing that again. What direction?
Yeah, well, I was really hoping that because I mean, it is better than what I had in my previous apartment, which was on the 8th floor, and it was covered with nothing. So it had sun from the morning until the evening. Because it was oriented that way, so like it was constantly sunny, and I couldn't do much about it. Because I didn't have the money to even like do something with it, so I was really burning there, and neither of my animals were really happy to be there. So, when I swapped, it's still a better option than it used to be. Because when I remember when it was there and how it is here, I still can make a draft. When I fully open the window in my bedroom, there is a draft to the bathroom. That takes to the entire apartment. It kind of refreshes it up. So when I do that in the evening or early in the morning, it's great, and it just holds up for a little bit. But, you know, there comes 10 in the morning when the sun is high enough, and it's no longer fun.
I have
it's
been there.
The definition of pain. Which reminds me, did you see the post that Theo did about remembering the Dominion War?
No.
They posted something. I'm wondering if they're teasing a ship, a patrol, a TFO. I don't know.
Was it?
People are theorizing about what it is.
Is it something that Suna posted? Or is
no,
it
it's on official Star Trek Online on Twitter, and it's just like first screenshot showcasing different ships in action, and the fourth one is kind of a close-up of a mysterious ship that everyone theorizes is probably a Cardassian vessel. And there is like the talk about the Dominion conflict in the post. It's kind of like a It's kind of like an in-world blog kind of fragment, except it's in a post. I'm wondering what was that all about, and if they're teasing something that's going to happen, or I'm curious. You know, no, I'm always interested in those kinds of things.
This is interesting. I've been out of Twitter for so long, it's not coming back up. I have no idea
Uh-oh.
what my username is.
If I remember correctly, you were under Darkmom Consortium or something.
I was?
You did post on Twitter sometimes there.
Yeah, but I can't. Apparently, I'm wrong. Let's see. Why does Twitter not like me anymore? Whatever they are now. Let's try that again.
Probably for security reasons you got logged out, or maybe
I'm
you had
sure I
your
did.
browser cleared or something.
Let's see. I wonder if we are the Darkmom Consortium. Nope. Do you have Twitter?
Yeah.
Can you see what I am?
The Darkmom is the @ handle.
Yeah, great. Now I just have to figure out what my password is.
You posted last
Nope.
time on March 13th, so it's been a while.
Yeah. Okay. Nope. Oh, good. I have no. Oh, I wonder if it's on the Darkmom Consortium. Let's see. Let's go there. Let's go here. Okay, let's see.
Don't worry, I'll forget passwords sooner than you do. So.
I have no idea what it is. But apparently it's found me. I just have to confirm my entry code because, you know, there's nothing more that I want to do than type in long strings of numbers and letters.
Ain't
Oh,
that fun?
enter a new password. Fine. Go ahead, securely, and do that one. See if I care.
So if you remember it. I know I don't. Whenever I change a password, it's a drama because I know I'll forget it very, very soon.
Wow, I actually have 2 notifications. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Go ahead, send it there. See if I care. Yes, thank you. I did do that. So, what was it on? Now, all of that was so I could do for what?
Starting online. Official STO page. Showcasing several Dominion era ships.
I'm not seeing anything.
10 hours ago.
Wow. Let's try it.
They also had.
There it is. Yeah. Sorry.
But there was no patch notes. Probably just maintenance.
These should tide you over until next week when we'll have more exciting news for you. Yeah. So. Okay, so
I don't know what it is.
There's some discussion about Ryza coming after the red alert. That was my thought. Okay. Well, something's coming.
betting as a tease for a ship, but
It could be a
this is
tease
my
for a
bet.
ship. It could be a tease for a special event that's going to give us 2 Dominion-related things, either story and a TFO, or TFO and something, would be my guess. Since there's not a lot about anything else in there. If anybody's got any thoughts, I'm game for them. Let's see. They're just teasing the Hollow Summer ship, you think? The ships have the photonic fleet wavy effect, and the zoomed-in ship is just the top of the Hollow ship. Oh. Okay. Well, that'll be interesting. Well, it probably won't be interesting. I'm looking forward to it just because I want summer to be here. I want my Summer Ryza stuff to get here. Need anything else besides fleet marks? No. Yeah, I probably could use some discovery. Oh, well, we don't have those. Fine. I'm opening up all these Klingon boxes and forgot that there's a lot of things you can't have. What do I want? Exostations? Yeah, we'll take those. Ooh, lots of fleet marks. Choice of elite marks. And I can't have that. So. Get myself some nice discovery toys. Seriously? Okay. There. No. More? There's more stuff in here? Really? Fine. Now I've got a lot of stuff to go by. Fleet stuff and discovery stuff, and I really wish they wouldn't have made the new Zenkethi protomatter capacitors and the protomatter micro containers look quite so similar. Or is that just me? You still with me, Chris?
Yeah, sorry, I was in the middle of
Really important things. That's
patrol.
okay.
I wanted to see something. Sorry.
It's important. I'm good with it. Don't need to
It wasn't
apologize.
important. I was just like kind of busy because they were
It's important,
using the
dag
viral
nabbit.
impulse on me.
Oh, I hate viral impulse. Ugh.
Oh no, it's the peskiest thing ever.
Let's see. So did I make that ship my primary ship? Yes, the tattooed lady is now my primary ship. Oh, I have that one there too. Fine. We'll go up and put some people in there. Oh, well, people magically appeared in there. How nice. Let's see. Ooh, people who need more skills, apparently. But we will leave it that way for the moment. Oh, I definitely need some more people here. All right. Oh, apparently have an episode going on too while I'm here. Yay. So what you doing, Chris? Are you logging out?
No, I'm logging out. I just finished the patrol. I'm just waiting for enough to warp out. I'm going to bed. It's definitely too late.
Yeah, definitely.
And still flashing the thunder lightnings outside, so it's probably
Ooh,
gonna do a
nice.
storm in a few minutes.
Excellent.
And I'll probably need to comfort the pupper because he's gonna panic, as he always does.
Well, it's tough on puppers. It is tough for them. Well, I'm going to.
I mean, I'm glad he's curious last, so he's not as much stressed, but still.
Yeah, my dogs are going, hey, Mom, it's 8 o'clock. It's time for SNACK. It is not 8 o'clock. It is not time for SNACK.
Yeah.
I actually don't like this episode I'm about to do, which is the one based from Starbase 39. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's the one where you're only here for a nanosecond. And then you go... Yeah, you go do something else entirely.
And it's not the worst.
Yeah,
Alright, I'll
it's...
head off. And I'll talk to you later, Tim.
Should be tomorrow morning. I should be on
Yeah.
tomorrow morning, but I have a very hard stop at 7 because I have to be out of the house at 7. So probably 6:55. But I'll have
That's
everything.
fine. I'll probably
else
have a
up to
hard
go.
step at work too.
Yeah. Since I have to be in Columbus a half an hour earlier than planned. Always fun.
Oh yeah. Alright, have a good one then.
You too. Take care. Have a great evening, Chris.
Yep.
For the rest
Night.
of... Good night. For the rest of you, we are going to do the Empress Selah episode, I think. Maybe a couple episodes. Get some of this stuff out of the way. Yeah, I still have like 40 tunes that have done almost nothing. So on those nights when it's really quiet, not during Ryza, because Ryza is Ryza. Suppose I could put some audio back in here. Give me 1 second. I was chatting with somebody earlier, and I was having a hard time hearing them. And the game, even at very low volume, was just overwhelming everything. There we go. Now we got some game sound. So I notice on older ones here, we have so many mats in space. Oh, you have a lot more accolades, too. Not that I'm going to actually worry about doing that whole little game thing with them. Let's see, can I make this the way I want it? Why are you doing this to me? I hate when it does this. I get one thing changed and it changes everything else. Why? Why does it do that? Well, it's starting to say where it should be. Nope, it did it again. See, it locks them out. Well, those top 3 are locked, which is really annoying. I wonder if they are locked. Nope. Very annoying. I'm sure there's a really good reason it's doing that. Out of curiosity, yeah, it should fire off 10 on the first one. Should I worry about it? Nope, I shouldn't worry about it. Let's just play the game. Right. There's even more mats down here. Wow. There they are. On the one that we just played, that we kind of sped through, there are so many material drops in space in that opening sequence. There's like 6 of them, and there's a couple of early Klingon ones that are just crazy. All right, interplanetary orbit. Yeah, looks like a good party will take these guys down. Good evening, Mr. Dave. I am having a warm day. Thank you for asking. But a productive day. I've been working on the quilt quite a bit. Might have it done this weekend. Yay! Then I just have to wait for the recipient of the quilt to get him, her, itself born. I think it's a boy. Which apparently they've known all along. And had I known it, I would have made a blue quilt. Yeah. If you decide to do the yard work, Mr. Dave, you take a very small amount of it, and you do it, and then you go in, and you have some water, and you cool down, and then you go back out and do another very small amount. I've been rebuilding my yard because of the amount of trees. I have no grass. So I had the trees in the front trimmed, and they're a little bit thinner now, and I can grow some very high shade grass there. But it's been interesting. And a lot of hard work to get it to take. Okay, go talk to people. Diplomats talk too much. Especially that guy.
I apologize for the interruption. My name is Tokai.
Yeah, I totally get that, Mr. Dave. I looked at getting my backyard done, and they quoted me roughly $25,000, and I just chuckled. It's worth it, but I'm planning to sell the house in 4 years. And if I spent that much money, I'd need to stay there a lot more than 4 years.
The lower level.
Where am I going? I forgot where I go in this one. Do I follow him? Ah, yes, follow him. I love my house, but there's nothing here. The closest grocery store is a couple of miles away. Everything is a drive. Where am I going? I am going there. There, come on, open the doors. Yay! I snuck in. And as we were discussing earlier about people getting older, and I'm getting older. I liked where I used to live in my apartment because there was grocery store, theater, Walmart, pastry shop, donut place, a couple of restaurants, dry cleaners, pet care, bank, a little bit more of a boutique grocery, a couple of different restaurants, all within a 5-minute walk. But the dogs didn't like it because, you're living in an apartment with doggers. That is not, it's not good for barky little dogs and barky big dogs. And if you want to go out at 3 in the morning, having to get up, get dressed, put on your coat and your boots and go out in the snow and blah, 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 blah. No. Oh, yes, we get to watch these. So I'm watching Sela plot her revenge for the destruction of Romulus, and last night's episode that I finished up was Midnight, where she realized, oops. I found that humorous. Did I do that? Oh, I have to find a temporal probe. Temporal probe. I think we're done there. Oh, did I access the cameras? I did access the cameras. Oh, these. I didn't do these. Ooh. Okay, now we've done that. Communication console. Really? Really? Yay, now I have to go find the temporal probe. Don't want to blow this place up and find out that I have to go back and do it all over again to get the temporal probe, though. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's do this one first. Oh, gotta do the number scheme again. Okay, here we go again. Try 1, test. Nope, there's no 1. No 2. So far, so good. Ooh, so we're limited to only 4s and 5s. Excellent. Okay, so it is not a 4. There. One's in the right spot. Wow, lucky. All right, now we can blow up the place. Ooh, not cool. Hi, Savi. Who we blowing up? We are blowing up at the moment some Nakul, but mostly Selah. Oops. Come on. Don't run into boxes, Mom. Come on, guys. Get out here. Is there a spot in particular we should be running? Okay, I guess we'll keep running then. Nope, not that way. This way? What did we leave up here that's still green? Ah, there we go. I guess we didn't have to get quite that far away.
I should have known the Federation would send spies instead of diplomats. And you call us treacherous.
Oh, piffle, Selah.
Whatever you did down there, made quite an impression.
Well, so far that's pretty easy. Am I not seeing satellites, or am I just stupid? Cruisers, Federation. There we go. And how goes life for you, Princess? Oops. Ooh, there's a Pterodex here. I think I'm missing some toys. I can rephrase that. I know I'm missing some toys. Let's not die. Alright, since we have a moment here, let's put this back together.
I thought we'd never be free of that blasted needle. I never recommend you get a competition.
Let's not put that there. Let's put that there. Oh, stop shooting at me. Let's see if that works any better now. Probably not. Oh, good. Yay. Wasn't there a Pterodex, or did that die? The neighbor's dogs are out there barking at squirrels or leaves. And of course, then my dogs are like, oh yeah, high alert, you know. These squirrels could not care less. The squirrels will stand there on the deck, just looking at my dogs. Come on. Pew pew. Let's put She. Oops. You gonna let me do that? Nope, you're not gonna. There we go. Oh, we didn't defeat the Pterodactyl. Let's go take out the third one. Oh, we did. Okay. Boop. Just remember, it's a low-level tune. It's got some toys, but it's still technically a low-level tune. Well, that's always ominous. Police sirens. Or an ambulance, perhaps. Okay, that's interesting. It just finished the battle for me. Wow. So it's interesting. I'm watching the thermometer on my computer, and it's dropped to 5 degrees in the last 40 minutes. It's still hot. It's amazing. As soon as the sun gets behind the houses behind me, it's just like, boop, nice and chill again. Yes, I hear you. You can go out and take care of them by yourself.
Thanks to your warning, we were able to divert some ships to defend home. I have come to personally command defense. The other forces have already been briefed. Your role in this battle will be to defend.
Wasn't there a theory that Tanae was actually a, I don't know, taken over by 8472 or something? Because she just kind of sits at her desk on Starbase 31. Doesn't move her mouth. Does that happen after this? Alright. Defend Vulcan and defend the science vessels. Okie dokie. Give me a science vessel to defend. Ah, I saw that.
How can you fight what you lose? Surrender now, and I may
Our top-ground detection has revealed starships attempting to penetrate the perimeter.
There.
Your attempts to interfere in wars. Vulcan must pay for its crimes.
These are a little basic, aren't they?
Cannot oppose the will of the Romulan people. We are eternal. All forces, advance and destroy them.
Well, that was surprisingly ineffective.
Sela has launched her assault. Science vessels, maintain formation. All other forces converge on the Romulan fleet.
Oops. Let's not do that. Let's do this. Oh, I've destroyed 20 Romulan ships. Woohoo! You're not impressed, I can tell. I'm not impressed. The dog's not impressed. She just went... Gotta love it when your dogs evaluate you. My dog judges me. But I am the one who controls the cookies. Oh, yes, indeed, Sav. I'm excited for the weekend because I got things to do. Hopefully get this quilt done would be number one. Lots of driving. Many things to do. Excitement City. But I can't wait to hear how your computer is once you get it set up and running. What? More? Seriously? No, 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 no. Oh, thank goodness. There we go. Oh. No, don't follow my lead, because I died. Still have an armed mount on the wall for the extra screen and tied up all my wiring. I need to take this desk, which I love, that I just installed, and I put it about 2 inches too close to the wall, so I cannot put up my camera mounts on it. Otherwise you'd see my gorgeous face, which is looking like I've spent too much time in the sun lately. Because I've spent too much time in the sun lately. On the other hand, you can see that I now have delts and lats. I'm gonna die. Come on, let's get out of there. I did get up curtains in this room, finally. So it's getting to be my beachy room. I've got my cabinet in the closet, pulled out everything from the closet. Put up LEDs in there so I've got nice soft lighting. It's very pretty. You know what? I wonder. But I've been in this house for 16 months, and this is the only room that is even close to being done. I take that back. My bedroom's kind of done, too. I have a room just for the dogs that they don't like. I'm kind of bummed. They have their own room. They don't like it. Oh, right, yeah. Disappear, see if I care. Don't we have to come back and kill the ship in another episode? Yeah, I think we do.
You may have won this, but the fight won't. Romulus will be avenged. There will be blood for blood.
Blood for blood, death for
My
death.
throne is gone. I will not rest until Vulcan suffers the same.
Oh, goodness, Selah. Okay, what's the next episode? I have this horrible feeling that the next episode is the vault. What did we get? Oh, good. Stuff I don't need. We'll follow our policy. Oh, desperate measures. It's not. It's not the vault, so I'll take it. But I think we're going to go make this ship a little bit more effective, because that's absolutely stupid to spend all that time doing that. Radiolytic phaser dual beams. This shouldn't be such a bad weapon. So obviously I need to put some toys in it to make it a little bit better. What else have I got sitting on there? Alright, we got some work to do on this one. A few toys we can implement. So we'll build this up for the next one. So on that cheery note, I'm going to get out of here for the evening. Game plan for tomorrow is we should have a show in the morning with a absolutely hard stop about 6:55, because I need to be out in scenic Columbus, Ohio at 10:30 tomorrow morning, and it's about a 3-hour and 15-minute drive when all goes well. And it never goes well because everything's under construction, because, you know, everything's always under construction. Let's see what they're saying right now. I'll take that one. It is currently oh, good, thank you. 3-hour and 10-minute drive. Excitement City. So it'll be about the same tomorrow. So yeah, we will be stopping right before 7 o'clock so I can get out the door. And we might have a show tomorrow night. I do not know. I know it's been super quiet in the game the past couple of days, as people are doing other stuff and having a real life, and I know we've got a holiday coming up on us in the very near future. At least for us in the States. Next Friday is 4th of July. We will probably not have a show in the evening, because I've been invited out to watch fireworks at my son's place. And he is preparing to invite like 30 friends to join us at a park, so we'll just walk over there and do that kind of stuff. But that means getting there early. That means not doing a show. So on behalf of everybody here at the Darkmom Consortium, which apparently is just me tonight, and Savi's kind of out there, so we'll take Sav too. Have a wonderful night. We will talk to you later.